Hey guys, I'm BTC. This is Feed the Beast. Now, this video was recorded with no audio. Apparently, my virtual audio cable was being really stupid, and it didn't record. So I'm kind of having to talk over the video itself. It's unfortunate because this video was pretty good, and it was hilarious. There's a part coming up towards the end where I was dying, and well, you'll see it. It's still funny when I see it, but I wish you could have seen like my original reactions and stuff. But in this video, what I'm going to do is I am going to be making a couple of different carts, and I really wanted to do something interesting at spawn in my little shop. You know, originally I was going to do something with the trains and have like a monorail thing, but I came up with kind of a better idea, and this is kind of building up to that. Now, before I get into all that, I just wanted to talk a little bit about my Feed the Beast series itself. And, you know, there are a bunch of different people on this server, and everybody seems to be doing, you know, their own thing. And some people want to get into Thaumcraft, like Pyro and Doc. And then you have other people who want to do stuff with turtles, like Good. He wants to do, you know, a massive sorting system, which is just amazing. And, you know, then you have Nebris, who is basically trying to capture the power of the sun and coming pretty close to it. But then there are other people like myself and Vintage Beef who are focusing more on the creative side of Feed the Beast. You know, there's some really cool stuff you can do with the micro blocks, you know, like this factory right here. And, you know, there are just so many different blocks that you can use. And, like, look at this right here. This, you cannot do this in vanilla. You know, I can't do this in custom map making and stuff like that. And it's just, it's a type of creativity that is really cool, and that's what I want to do. So I know a lot. There are some people who say, "Oh, you know, BTC, you're so behind in machines and technology and blah blah blah." And that, you know, for me, that's fine. I'm cool with that. You know, I will be making machines. That's what this factory is for. And eventually, I will be going into a nuclear facility, which I'm going to be placing over there. And I'm actually doing a really good job of repeating exactly what I said the first time, because it's like lining up pretty even. But, you know, so I will have machines and stuff, but, you know, for right now I want to do creative stuff, and I want to actually, you know, make a cool looking city. I want to make a city that looks like a post-apocalyptic town and looks like Fallout and stuff. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going to be making some carts, and I've already made all the materials that I need for the carts themselves, with the exception of the hulls. So I'm making the hulls right now, and actually there's something new that has been added. If you look, it says, thanks everyone who donated during the 2013 Minecraft Marathon. Now, I haven't seen that before. I don't know when it was added. It could have been slipped in and I wasn't even paying attention, but you basically make it just like a normal cart, except you use pork chops instead of iron, and then you get the mechanical pig, which is it's hilarious when you look at it. It's even better than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was just going to be like a normal cart with, you know, a pink body, but it's not. It's even better than that. So I'm going to be designing some regular carts right now. So you put in the hull, the engine, and the colorizer. And as you can see, because this is, you know, just an iron hull and it's not the diamond one, some of the engine slots and the add-on slots are shut down. So I put in the driving control attachment, And you actually need a seat in order for this to work, and that goes in the attachment slot as well. And then you can get in it and you can actually drive it around, which is pretty cool. And there are special rails called junction rails that actually let you steer. And I've been trying to come up with a way to actually see. I put the note sequence, the quote boombox in there, but unfortunately all this stuff clashes with the accelerator handle, so you can't put it in there, which is kind of disappointing. But I've been trying to come up with a way that I can make like an actual racetrack where you have to speed up and then, you know, take turns and stuff. I don't know. I'll come up with something. Maybe I'll have to come up with a way to actually, you know, change the track though, because the thing is if I try to put up a racing track where people are going to be racing each other, derp, everybody's going to go to the shortest track. So I'm going to have to figure out a way to randomize it so that the track will change every time, and you have to adjust based on, you know, what you see ahead of you. So you'll actually have to steer left and steer right and stuff like that. So that's the first cart, and then I'm going to go ahead and make the second cart. And to my surprise, it doesn't just make the pig, like the pink cart, it actually puts the pig head on the front and the squiggly tail in the back. And then, you know, you put the seat in and the control mechanism to steer, and you get a pig cart, which is pretty darn funny, I gotta say. But there's something even better that I discovered later on, and that is that the pig cart will actually oink like an NPC pig. It's, oh man, it is so funny when you're just, because I was completely surprised by it. I'm like, what is that oinking? So I put the colorizer in there for, but I wasn't sure if it would actually work. So I ended up taking it out of this one, but I went in and made another one that has a colorizer in it. Unfortunately, these hulls seem to be bugged, and you can't disassemble or modify them. They, for whatever reason, they haven't been included. So I put it on the detector rail and everything, and it didn't work, unfortunately. So that one pig cart that I just made right there doesn't have a colorizer on it, but I got something in mind for it, so I'll do that. But and then I'm just assembling the carts here. So, oh man, but those pig carts are so funny. All right, now here I am back at Vintage, or I just came back, and here's Vintage Beef's place. And a while ago, I made a Steve cart for him that had a cage in it for his zoo, and he liked it. And now it lets him have, you know, kind of like a mobile exhibit in his zoo. I think he put an angry zombie in there and actually named it. Last time I went over there, I saw it. But what I did was I kind of messed up his front yard here, and I put all these tracks down. And these red ones here are junction rails. And while you're in the cart, if you have the advanced steering system, you can actually hold left, hold right, and it will turn you on these carts. So here's the mechanical pig that I made, and I actually yeah, you can change the colors on it. So fluorescent, bright pink cart. I think I end up changing it to that. The orange one doesn't look too bad. MC Gamer might like something like that. I think I ended up changing it down to just the black and pink pig cart. And I think right about now is the first time I heard it oinking, and I was like, wait a minute. It's like, are there any pigs? Are there any pigs around here? And I started looking around. I'm like, I don't see any animals. I'm like, it must be coming from the cart. So that was kind of an unexpected surprise, and that it's funny to hear the cart itself oinking. So this was a really cool addition, because it's just, I don't know, I mean, it just looks cool. It just looks cool. I mean, who wouldn't want to drive around in a pig cart? And I was testing it out here, but I didn't have any fuel, so I'm gonna go and actually grab some coal and then fuel it up. So I come back and I got a bunch of coal from my base, and I fuel up the cart. And you can actually use coke coal as well, which will last for a very long time. And I'm trying to figure out how to actually steer the thing. And it wants to go backwards for some reason. Like if you hold back, it will actually go back. But so here's the pig cart in motion, and I think I'm trying to steer where. Yep, right there. So I just turn I turn right, turn left, well, I went back apparently. But so yeah, you can steer, which is pretty awesome. It's now that I'm looking at the video, it's actually kind of glitching the rails on me because I'm moving so fast. And then when I saw this, oh man, I was just cracking up. I could not stop laughing. I was like almost brought to tears. To see the pig in front of the car, oh man, that's just, oh, it was so funny. I'm so mad that it didn't record, because oh, it was just, it was funny. It was really funny. So I think I drove around. Oh yeah, so I'm trying to slow it down, and I want to park it. Slowed it down a little bit, take a right-hand turn, stop, and you can't just, right-click on it. You have to actually, like, mount and dismount the cart. So I actually went through the trouble of making an owner's manual for him so that he would know how it works. And basically it just says the hog, I kind of skipped through that pretty fast. There it goes. The hog, limited edition, serial number 001, how to operate, speed up his jump, slow down his crouch, turning, you hold direction when nearing a junction rail, and that's it. And then put it in the chest for him so he can know how to operate this this beast of a machine, this hot rod. And then I just wanted to leave him a couple of signs as well. Telling him, oh, I don't even remember what I write. Oh yeah, I said it's fueled up and the keys are in the ignition. In the ignition, yeah. And then I left him a little note saying that yes, it does in fact oink like a real pig, because I didn't even know it did it, and I didn't even hear it at first. So I wanted to make sure that he actually knew that yes, it does. It does in fact oink like a real pig. I think it would be pretty cool if he went and added other animal related carts, because that's just so funny. Oh man. I gotta build a racetrack or something to put these and have all like a whole bunch of pig carts. Can you imagine a bunch of us racing the pig carts? Oh man, it's so funny. And then I just wanted to leave them another quick little sign saying, hope you enjoy it, and BTC. So that is pretty much it for this video. I was so angry that it didn't record the sound. I don't know. I've stopped using virtual audio cable though, because actually I think it was Jay Sano told me a better way to do it through Fraps. I've just been using this method of recording for so long that I didn't even realize you could do it through the new version of Fraps, which I have. So is the pig cart, the hog. So I'm gonna be working on something in Spawn Town in the next day or two for my plot. So think that is just about it. Gonna end this video here. Thank you for watching. Remember, always blame the controller, because it's never your fault. Hey guys, you might know that I run a Minecraft custom map making build team, and we are currently looking for new people. So if you're good at building, making textures, or animating with programs like Blender or Maya, why don't you apply? You can go to blamethecontroller.com or click the link in the description.